me. Don't scratch. Just cleaning up the timelines.
Look, eventually, you're gonna hang up the claws, and it's gonna make a lot of people very sad.
Huh?
But one day, your old pal Wade's gonna ask you to get back in the saddle again. And when he does, say yes.
Oh, right.
Love you.
Hey Marvel fans, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Name, and this is The Nerdy Lair. And is Deadpool 3 going to be the greatest thing ever and fulfill all of the hopes and wishes fans had for Multiverse of Madness? Or will it be a messy disaster fans resent and really just end up crashing and burning in Marvel's face? Well, in this video, I'm going to be going over all of the crazy rumors for Deadpool 3, but also why I think this movie will be amazing and will give fans everything they want, while also giving Marvel a crazy boost of hype going into the most important time for Marvel Studios, possibly ever. So starting off, we have a bunch of crazy rumors for Deadpool 3, and I mean, just to put it in perspective, people are calling it the Multiverse of Madness we were supposed to get. But the first thing I want to talk about is these amazing and beautiful set photos we've gotten for Deadpool 3. Not only have we gotten looks of them fighting and just choreography stuff, but most importantly, we've gotten looks at the new Deadpool and Wolverine suit. And first off, as a huge Deadpool fan, I think the original suit is one of the best suits for a comic book movie of all time. But also, I think that suit just got even better. And it's like the small details from like the yellow patches on his straps to the major improvement to the mask, which is just beautiful. I mean, chef's kiss to the design department, because they just brought to life one of my favorite fictional characters in a way I didn't think was possible in a live action movie. Because what we're seeing isn't even the final product. Like, once it has some CGI and is overall improved in post-production, it will just be a glorious sight to see, and I'm here for it. I'm so ready. I can't wait. But even on top of that, we have some historic set photos of Hugh Jackman Wolverine in the classic yellow and blue suit from the comics. And I mean, it looks amazing. Like, whoever did these suits really deserves an Oscar for both of them, because they're super dope and cool. And this is like every Marvel's fan's dream since like the 90s. And it's just another awesome moment for us fans that Deadpool 3 has delivered. And it's just really so fun and exciting to actually see Hugh Jackman in the yellow and blue after all these years. But now what I want to know is, where's the mask? Because recently, Can We Get Some Toast reported that Hugh Jackman would have his classic Wolverine suit, but with the mask included. And this is very interesting because they were the first to say that his suit will have long sleeves, which was confirmed by these set photos. So to me, I would expect a mask, but maybe it's just going to be like all CGI. I don't know for sure because I didn't see any mocap. Maybe a different version of Wolverine will have a mask, and maybe not the main one will. I don't know. But what I do know is we're getting a mask at some point on a Wolverine in this movie, which is super dope. But moving on, I know there are complaints with the sleeves specifically, but to me, it's really not a big deal. And it's kind of just like a modernized version of that classic suit. And it kind of resembles something like a Deadpool suit, or something that's at least compatible with the Deadpool suit and makes sense in this Deadpool world. And I also think this is a factor of why they opted for Deadpool's suit to be a lot brighter and more comic book accurate, so it isn't as jarring seeing these two on screen together for like 2+ hours. And that's very important because it's literally the main draw for most fans and is basically the entire selling point of the whole film. So that's all great news, and we need that as Marvel fans right now. But we also have some crazy reports coming out for Deadpool 3, and I really want to talk about them and talk about why they have me so hyped. So first, Ben Affleck Daredevil, Jennifer Garner Elektra, and Channing Tatum Gambit could all possibly be in Deadpool 3. And there are a bunch of reasons this would make sense based on how Feige is going to be treating the Fox characters and trying to redeem them or get justice for them. But we also have trade reports that Jennifer Garner will be returning as Elektra, which to me builds credence to the fact that we will be getting Ben Affleck Daredevil, and potentially a Channing Tatum Gambit, who is supposed to be done filming as well. But I'm kind of less confident in that one than the others. But at this point, to me, anything is possible with this movie, and I can't wait for the first trailer. It's kind of going to be super epic. But I also do want to pause people's expectations because none of these people might not be in it. I think we're going to be guaranteed Deadpool and Wolverine in the TVA and some mutants, but I would hold back on guaranteeing anything for yourself because we don't want to be disappointed like Multiverse of Madness again. Remember, we're getting Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds in the same movie. That's enough. But we're not done yet, because in the recent set photos for Deadpool 3, we see a giant 20th Century Fox logo in the background, and to me this coincides with reports that Deadpool 3 will be using the lax continuity of the Fox X-Men universe as a plot point, and will be doing so using the TVA and potentially the Void from Loki. And to me, I think this means that we will be traveling to other points in the Fox X-Men timelines, and maybe even some variant worlds, because I think a huge part of this is that we're going to be getting a different and more comic accurate X-Men squad with a lot of the OGs returning. And that's how Kevin Feige is going to kind of get his justice for this Fox X-Men universe, and kind of redeem them in a similar fashion to Andrew Garfield in No Way Home with his amazing performance that kind of stole the show. And I know Kevin Feige has been itching for his chance to give us his version of the X-Men ever since he was on set for those films, and this will kind of be like an epic send-off to that era. And to me, this is why Deadpool 3 was pushed up in the first place, because not only its effect on future projects, but just the overall what it could do for Marvel. And I think positioning Deadpool 3 as like a No Way Home or a Multiverse of Madness for Fox Marvel characters, but also making it super consequential to the MCU is not only genius, but I think will give fans real confidence in the Marvel brand going forward, and will hopefully put Marvel back into the driver's seat of the wider pop culture discussion going forward. So with all that said, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, come back for part 2, where I'm going to be breaking down a huge plot leak for Deadpool 3 and all of the crazy reports for this movie. So leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.